to announce the presence of Honourable Minister for Commerce, Industry and Textile, Shri Piyush Goyal, who is amongst us today for the ceremony. And now, to begin, may I please request the Honourable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal
Honorable Union Minister of Commerce, Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Madam Anupriya Patel ji, Honorable Minister of State for Commerce and Industry, all the esteemed friends here from the industry, our additional secretary, our joint DGFT, other senior officers from the government. First of all, I would like to thank the Honorable Minister for being here today and for gracing our Export Award function for the second year successively. I also thank Honorable Shrimati Anupriya Patel ji for gracing the event again for the second year in a row. It is indeed an honor for all of us here to have the ministers with us. Sir, with the active support of the government, the footwear and leather industry in the country has been able to achieve significant progress in the core areas of production, skill development, environment management, and scale building. Two successive flagship programs of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, namely the ILDP 2012-17, the IFLDP from 2017 to 21, had played a very vital role in extensive modernization and expansion of our production units, upgradation of CETPs, skill development of workers, and also creation of institutional facilities. We thank you, sir, for implementing the third successive flagship program, the Indian Footwear and Leather Development Program, IFLDP 2021-26, with an outlay of rupees 1,700 crores. Manufacturing and exports in the coming years. That there has been overwhelming response from the industry in utilizing the IFLDP schemes. Within 4 months of opening of the online portal, applications involving investment to the tune of rupees 3,700 crores. Thus, sir, we have received applications covering almost 94% of the total scheme outlay. This is a great achievement as we have been able to receive such huge response in the very first year of implementation of the scheme. Needless to say, sir, this does show the commitment of the industry for long-term growth. And I think with this process continuing, the industry has a long way to go and will continue to rise under your leadership. And also the investment contribution of the industry members. We have developed 14 common utility projects, including design studios, trade centers, common facility centers, and these have been created in various clusters across the country. These have all been immensely useful for all the players, especially the MSME exporters. Sir, the recent developments in the global trade have definitely opened up a window of opportunities for all of us in this business. Our exports have registered a good growth this year, growing by more than 19% from 3 billion in April-November 21 to 3.66 billion in April-November 22. Despite the recessionary trends prevailing in the global market, we are confident of surpassing the export target of 5.54 billion this year. In the long term, our industry has the capability to increase the existing export turnover of 5 billion to about 14 billion by 2030. To achieve this, sir, we need not only to scale up our production, but also strengthen our entire supply chain. In this connection, I thank the Honorable Minister for considering our industry's request for production-linked incentive scheme, which I hope will get implemented soon. Sir, the price competitiveness is the key to achieve success in the global market. As we supply to global brands, we require to source essential raw materials, especially leathers, from overseas tanneries to meet the requirements of our overseas customers. Such leathers are of different specifications and animal origins and are not generally available in India. We would hence request for kind removal of the 10% import duty on leathers in the wet blue, crust and finished leather stages. During 2021-22, the import of wet blue, crust and finished leather was only US $0.39 billion. But the export of value-added products was 4.87 billion, which is almost 12 times the value of the leathers imported. As duty-free import of leathers will enhance value addition in the country, we would request humbly for reinstatement of the basic custom duty exemption on wet blue, crust and finished leathers. Secondly, sir, the interest equalization scheme on rupee export credit has helped in reducing the cost of our credit. Since more than 95% of our industry is in the MSME sector, and considering the increase in lending rates, our humble request is to enhance the equalization rate to 5% for our sector. Due to changes in the market requirements and tanning technology, many new value-added leathers have been developed in recent years. Chrome-free and eco-friendly leathers in natural forms without any top finishes are in global demand. Hence, as part of ease of doing business, we would request for allowing such new types of leathers for export without export duty, testing or certification. Sir, the domestic footwear industry has some apprehension about the implementation of the BIS compliance, and I would humbly request you to help in simplifying this process. I'm sure, sir, that with the concerted efforts of the industry and support of our government, we will be able to achieve more milestones in the coming years. I conclude by wishing all the export winners a lot of success and hope that they are all here next year having achieved higher turnovers and my best wishes for their success.
A very good evening. Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Chairman CLE Shri Sanjay Likha, Vice Chairman Shri R.K. Jalan, and Northern Regional Chairman CLE Shri Motilal Sethi ji, senior officers from the Ministry, Additional Secretary Shri Rajiv Thakur ji, Shri Anil Agrawal ji, Additional DG, members of the CLE, industry leaders, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be here today for the CLE National Export Excellence Award. I would like to commend CLE for encouraging the best performers on the export front by conferring these very prestigious awards. I would also like to congratulate all the award winners today for their commitment, for their passion, for their dedication, for their perseverance, which has brought them so far today. I appreciate that they are playing the role of being a flag bearer in promoting the image of the nation. And I hope they continue to do the good work in maintaining the momentum of export growth, and the industry, the sector, is able to scale new heights in times to come. So congratulations to all those who would be receiving the prestigious awards today. And today, as I learn, it has an annual turnover of about $17 billion, which comprises $5 billion of exports, which were achieved last year, 2021-22, and around $12 billion of domestic sales within the country. We have a very ambitious target of achieving $1 trillion of merchandise exports by the year 2030. Last year, we registered record exports, both in terms of merchandise exports and the services exports. And I'm glad to say that the leather industry made a significant contribution of $5 billion to the big figure of $422 billion of merchandise exports, which we were able to achieve in the year 2021-22. This year too, you have a bigger target, because we have increased our target for this year, something that we have in our mind, and we expect every sector to perform even more than what they performed last year. So in the same way, we want the leather sector also to perform more and move towards a bigger target of, say, about $5.5 billion. And I'm very happy that this is December, and by December you have been able to achieve close to 70% of your intended target. And Lekhaji, he mentioned about a lot of schemes and the ways in which the sector has benefited out of those schemes. Particularly the leather and the footwear development scheme, which is being implemented, the interest equalization scheme or the market access initiative, to grow more and contribute to this bigger target of $1 trillion of merchandise exports by 2030, and also to be able to meet the requirements of the huge and constantly growing domestic market. Insofar as exports are concerned, we certainly have the capacity to grow. What we need is a little more fine-tuning of our strategies to become a market leader insofar as the leather sector is concerned. Today, India has an ambition to become the global manufacturing hub. And you're all aware, my dear friends, that the world looks at us as a very potential and a huge and a big manufacturing destination. So what we need to do today is to be able to make use of these emerging business opportunities and utilize them optimally. And we must always remember that innovation is an aspect we should not be compromised with, we should not be ignored. Because the global market has become so competitive today that all it requires is innovation in design, in development, in production, in delivery, in everything, without compromising with the quality standards. So that is what we always must focus upon. And this is one pillar, the export. But we also have another pillar, because we have a huge domestic market also. And that is constantly growing. So India should not just be viewed as a big supplier, a trusted supplier of just leather, value-added products and footwear. but also as a major partner for joint ventures and technical collaborations under the Make in India initiative. Because that is what will bring that much desired diversification of product, those technologies which the sector needs today. So we have to work closely so that we are not just able to further promote our export, but also make the industry grow. Our Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister is here to assure you that the Ministry and Government of India is ever ready to facilitate you in all your efforts. We want the sector to grow, and we will constantly be there for you to facilitate the industry. With this, I once again congratulate those who would be receiving the awards today, because you inspire so many and you're like a role model. There would be so many of you in the industry who are not getting the awards today but would like to be the one to be here to get those awards. So I would just say continue the good work and continue to inspire. Congratulations once again. I extend my good wishes. Thank you very much.
There is a zero defect in whatever we are selling from India. I don't know whether your industry also recognizes sustainability, but the world today is giving a premium for sustainable products. That's another way we can look at getting a value. Some of you could look at using renewable energy and then market your product as coming out of clean energy or a sustainable product. The water that you are using for your processing, if that is reprocessed and reused, that will add tremendous value to your ecosystem for sustainability. So these are small interventions with huge potential. And I think footwear and leather are two areas where we can become world leaders with a little bit more push, with a little bit more effort, both from the government.
International Limited. May I call on stage? Moving on. Congratulations to Mirza International Limited for receiving the award. Congratulations. Our next category for export above rupees 200 crores and up to rupees 300 crores in leather garments. And the award goes to Bhartiya International Limited, and I would request Mr. Raj Chawla. Congratulations to Bhartiya International and the representative. Can we have the applause going, ladies and gentlemen? On stage is Mr. Sanjay for export above rupees 100 crores and up to rupees 200 crores in leather garments. Congratulations to the winner. The next award to all the winners of the awards. Can we have a huge round of applause for our winners on stage? Congratulations to all the winners. The next award goes to Versatile Enterprises Private Limited. Can we have a huge round of applause for all of our winners here? The next award in the same category. This is a very special category.
On behalf of the Council for Leather Exports, I know the Honorable Minister has left, but I want to thank him for being here for the second consecutive year, along with our Minister of State, Ms. Anupriya Patel. Means it's a real honor to get for anyone to get the award from the same people for 2 consecutive years, isn't it? That's a very important thing that someone, of course, Minister said the same set of people should not get the award, but people who are getting the award from the same minister and with an encouraging speech, that's a great honor. So I would like to personally thank. She came all the way from Hyderabad. I was just told straight from the airport to this place to be amongst us. So that means what kind of a value she has for the leather industry. So thank you very much, ma'am, once again for being with us. When I said, ma'am, you are coming from, when I received her, she said, well, I am always with the leather industry. So that was the first word she said getting out of the car. So thank you very much, ma'am, once again. And I would like to also congratulate all the award winners who are here, because as Minister said that this is an inspiration for the others like us who have not got the award, and that would really helps you to cover that extra mile, walk that extra mile and go do something better. I'm sure that the board of the CLE would consider what Honorable Minister has said. I think we were doing this earlier. The people who open up the new markets, the people who do something different, who innovate the product. We had the different markings for these things, but I think it got away somewhere where people started complaining or something. So we as a board, we will definitely consider, Mr. Chairman, I think we should consider that what the Commerce Minister has said.